So this weekend, I just got back from hanging out with a couple old high school mentors of mine. When I was in high school, I was always the last one to go to bed. Now I'm the first one up with everything. And the conversation was kind of funny about how everything changed and why it changed. And the interesting thing was I had a number of mentors say to me that almost nobody that's massively successful is a late night to bed, early in the morning, or a late night and sleep in late, except for maybe a rock star, right? But that's not our job, in real estate. Well, the interesting thing is I completely changed my schedule so that I wake up early now because I used to think, and listen, the problem with being a good salesperson is we can sell ourselves on our own BS. And the reality is, I would say, I'm more creative at night. I have less distractions at night. I have all these other things going on during the day. But the reality is, I just did not get the stuff done I needed to get done. I was never as productive as I wanted to be. But when I started waking up early, I was able to start doing all of the things that mattered to me most. I was able to get fit because it's a lot easier when you work out in the morning. It used to be, I'll do it before lunch. I'll do it late afternoon. I'll do it after dinner. I'll do it after the kids go to bed. I'll do it tomorrow, right? But now it's like, no, this is what happens in the morning. I'm a Christian guy. I read my Bible every morning. And so, I wake up and read my Bible because I feel like spiritual, relationship is important. I play pickleball every morning because I love playing pickleball. And then I get in and I'm ready for the day. I spend time preparing for the day and then go. And I actually had one of the agents on my team. She came to me and it was so funny because I talk about this all the time in our team huddles. And she was like, listen, you're gonna be annoyed with me when I say this, but I just heard you, I was speaking on stage in front of a bunch of people. And she's like, it's the same stuff you always say, but when you were speaking on stage, I was actually listening. I was like, oh, great, that's awesome. The interesting thing is she was an All-American in field hockey. And she said, if I treated my field hockey like I treat my job, I would have never been an All-American. I roll out of bed, roll up to the office, and then I try to figure out what I'm gonna do for the day. And then I kind of play whack-a-mole with whatever comes up. And then, everything's coming at me and I'm just handling what's coming at me. And she's like, but what you were saying is really true. Like with field hockey, I would hydrate the night before. I'd wake up early. I'd go over the game plan for the day before I got there. I'd stretch. I'd get a sweat going before the whistle blew so that I was ready to go when it hit. And she's like, I've never done that with my business. And the crazy thing is, she started doing that with her business. She started showing up early. She started getting ready. She organized what she was her call list, who she was going to call, what she was going to do. And here's the amazing thing. Since then, she went from doing, legitimately, she had to borrow $75 from her sister to buy running shoes. She, had to borrow money to fix her car, to now she consistently does between 60 and 80 transactions every year. She is in the top 1%. She makes more money than a lot of professional athletes make. And, the reality is it's because she started treating it like a job, right? And that's the whole thing. She treated it like she did as a college athlete, right? With intentionality, by design, not by default. And that was the big change in her life. So if that's something where you feel like you've been running around, been super busy, but never productive, I'll tell you what, all you've got to do is figure out how to get the most important things in place first thing in the morning, get those things done, and I'll tell you, all the other pieces start falling into place. If that's something that you'd love a little help with, maybe a little strategy session on how to create a day that will turn you into a top producer, reach out. We'd love to have a conversation and love to help you.